Live match update is another Sunday, of course. We have some important fixtures which have just started. So we'll have some games that are on right now. We have Aston Villa playing Burnley, 2 minutes on. Everton playing Crystal Palace. Of course, that's the match of interest to me. Everton has been doing well, and Grealish, who is on loan from Man City, has been putting in the work for Everton. And Crystal Palace, of course, they are the only unbeaten team in the EPL right now. So I would definitely want to see how that game plays out. Everton might be breaking the chains and beating them, or Crystal Palace might run up with a draw, however. Or of course, Crystal Palace can actually go ahead to win that game. Newcastle is playing Nottingham Forest. I think Newcastle is going to win that game. Again, I see Aston Villa beating Burnley. 3 minutes on right now on that game. Newcastle, Nottingham Forest. I see Newcastle winning this one easily. Wolves versus Brighton. Wolves have not been very convincing. Starting from their first game in this season, where Man City beat them, is it 4-0 or 3-1? I can't remember now. No, 4-0 to 4-1 or thereabouts. Then after that, so I think Brighton is going to beat Wolves on that in that game, and then later on, the much later game of the day will be the game between Brentford, who are playing at home, against Man City, who are visiting. So, like I said, if you were to be the city of before, of course, I would have believed that by now Man City should be counting on 3 points already. Of course, seeing Chelsea doing some good footballing yesterday, and Arsenal, of course, going ahead to win, and Liverpool dropping points. It's actually, and even Man City, Man United, of course, brazen up and winning the game, keeping their first clean sheet in the season. It's actually a good thing for Man City to, of course, consolidate on their progress so far, and then go ahead and win this one. The City, of course, City and Guardiola have not been the best in recent time. Over a year now, Man City has been struggling and cannot, of course, be mentioned as a big team, aside the trophies and laurels and the dominance Guardiola, his team have had in Europe or in England for the last 10 years. In the last 1 year, City has been nothing to write home about. Arsenal has been a lot better. Liverpool has been a lot better. Even Chelsea has been a lot better than City. So it is time for City to wake up, because the only person I think City has been better than is their City rivals, Manchester United. And of course, I'm hoping Manchester United wakes up and remembering does the magic he's supposed to do as a young man, make his researches and give us better football. Why Guardiola, if he's facing out just like Jose Mourinho, of course he should face out in peace so that City can get another manager. Yeah, but yeah, I know he still has like 1 year, and I'm a City fan though, so I will want the best for City. I want a coach that can do a lot better than Guardiola is doing. If Guardiola is not willing, because you can't keep wumbling and fumbling, win one game, lose 2 games, draw one. No, it's not the character of winners. It's not the character of the citizens. And of course, Guardiola has all it takes, I still believe, but they need to start winning games convincingly. Look at drawing a game against Monaco in the Champions League, a game they were leading 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, and then they drew it 2-2 at the end of the day, which Monaco would have gone ahead to win if left aside. Even the game against Napoli was not convincing, because if not, Napoli picked up a red card earlier in that game. Napoli could have as well walked out with a draw or even Bay City. Yeah, so City is not as big as it used to be. City has become an average team these days. And anybody can easily pick up points against City, but we hope that changes. Because as a City fan, I don't like that. Talking about La Liga, yeah, yesterday I was watching the game of Real Madrid versus, who were they playing? Is it Real Betis or who is that? I can't remember now. I think it's former Chukwueze's club. So they were playing, and I a friend of mine called me to come out. I said I was watching the game, but the game was not interesting. Again, another thing that made me laugh was, before you know it, now they will give Madrid penalty, and that was it. It was not up to 20 minutes after I left that game, I saw that Madrid had been given penalty, and again, Madrid was given helped by giving the other team a red card, which was not supposed. The penalty, 50-50 might be allowed, but the red card, which is a second yellow card on a player who already had a yellow card, wasn't the best, and I think that wasn't nice. So that's how Madrid went ahead to win that game, either by 3 goals to 1 or thereabout, which is not good. A lot of people are complaining. La Liga has to watch it and do better when it comes to officiating, especially when it comes to these big teams, La Liga, Barcelona, Real Madrid. You have to watch it and ensure that nobody's being favored and the game is being played rightly. Madrid cannot or should not always win the La Liga. Again, it is what it is. Let's football be fair. Let football be played. So it is almost 10 minutes of play Aston Villa, Burnley 0-0, Everton, Crystal Palace 0-0, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest 0-0, Wolves, Brighton also 0-0. And later in the day, we'll be having Brentford and Man City. And of course, stay tuned because we're going to cover that game. This is Soccer VP. Love you. Like, follow, and comment. Bye now.